Hey guys, Tough Thumbs here. So exciting day today. Probably one of the coolest things ever. Woke up this morning. A couple people know that I basically made a Tanic for USN to auction in order to fund my subform. And the auction got such a great response that they just pushed it through right away because they knew they would be getting the payment right away. It's actually up to 1700. Yeah, 1700 I believe, yeah. Last time I checked, that was like 2 hours ago, so I don't know. So that gets me 3 years and some change of my subform. And this morning I saw on Instagram someone had posted a picture, and I saw that and I got really excited. It's been sort of a dream. I know it's not crazy. I mean, you know, any knife maker, as long as they pay for it, they can be, you know, have a subform. But for me, this was really cool, and I'm really happy that I got a chance to support USN by making the knife. And getting them a lot more than I thought I would. So yeah, that knife was specifically made for USN. I don't get any of it, any of the money out of that. That goes directly towards my subform. So at $500 a year. So yeah, some of those people were saying that you know that you can't get that without a form. You know you can't. You know you're not gonna keep money. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure I do my research before I do things, guys. You don't have to, yeah, some of that stuff, I just can't believe some of the comments, but I don't care. Whatever. So, see in front of you here, we got the USN Tanic here. I'm going to show better, you know, sometimes I set up this setup here in this room with the lighting, and the lighting's a lot better. So this is the USN Tanic. Really nice, smooth action on this one. So I get a better view here. So the body screws are, I guess we've been calling it pearl heat treated, heat colored. The back spacer is like a toxic green. Same with the top there. And of course you got the Tonto tip one off for USN with the lock bar insert. Wish I had a flashlight in here. Damn it. I never do. I used to have like 6 flashlights right next to me, and this room always had like a bunch of flashlights. There's absolutely none though now that I need it. So whatever. Lock bar insert. You're not gonna be able to really make that out. You can see it. It's really clean. You can see on the pictures on Instagram and what's written inside of it. Pot clip. I love the pot clip on this one. Everything's just nicely contoured, super clean. Just really like this thing a lot, and I'm excited for whoever gets it. It's nice and smooth, nice and chunky. I mean, it's just nice. And guys, for those who don't know, like for me, with most knives, I do this reach around unlock. I mean, you can do it with the Tanic, no problem, like this, or even with the the middle of your finger there, the middle of your thumb. But I always prefer to reach around and kind of claw it. I leave a nice cutout in the middle so your finger can slide right in there, but it works this way too. So if you have a particularly sticky Tanic, which they can start off sticky or get sticky, but it always goes away. There can be a period of time where it might get a little sticky, but that's just due to either you lubing it and getting on the lock bar or just a little break-in. But 90% of the time they don't stick, so I try to make sure they don't stick when they go out. You guys may have seen this one here. This is the all blacked out one. I'm probably going to be redoing this one. The blade, I like it. I like it a lot. The screws need to be redone. It is off center. That is because this is why I have somebody that helps me with the counter boring. Because I did this one by hand, which I measured everything with a micrometer, calipers. Everything's calibrated perfectly on my mill, and even then, just doing it myself, I don't have the knowledge to do it perfectly. So the counter bore for the bearings are just a hair off somewhere, so that makes it off center. Now it's locked in that position and it's really smooth, but other than that, I mean, as is, it's not going to go out like this. So, but that's a G10, black G10 with the black titanium. Powder coated, same with the blade. So basically we re-powder coat this guy, the blade too. See those little bubbles there? Just a little bit too much on it, so I'm just going to blast that off and redo it. But this one is going to be for Chosen 7x7, I believe, so I may do a full tie on it, and I'm definitely not keeping this clip on there. I'm going to do a titanium clip because I don't like it. But it's cool to see that actually I carried it around, see if it worked with the G10, and it did. Yep. Now I got one really epic Tanic here, guys. I've been carrying this guy today, the Koi Whiskey 2. Love it. Mr. Koi is a great guy. He opened his books today and they're probably full already, so congratulations, dude. Have fun with all that work. I love this, guys. I love this. I'm not just saying this because I'm, trying to support Bill or anything. I do support him, but I absolutely love this knife. It's fun. It's just, I love having it. It's a big knife and very fun to play with and very handy. It's huge. Love it. My Tanic, back to normal. The Toad auction, the frame lock Toad auction went really well. It ended at $10.50 to a guy in Norway. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate the support. This will help go towards my wedding and everything. Already probably gone, so. But thank you so much, dude. So you're going to see this one again, guys, with a new clip, some pattern work here, acid wash blade. He wants some extra stuff done to it, so I have no problem doing that. And also, he's on my list for a Tanic now. So just for the gesture of shelling out that kind of money for this little prototype, I really appreciate it, man. It definitely helps a lot. So thank you, dude. Also, real quick pimp job here. I showed this one the other night partially. This one is for my friend Bobby. This is a Emerson Horseman CQC 8. I always get these numbers mixed up, guys. It's so hard. That's why I hate Benchmades. This one is full tie, kind of like a Fallout tie on there. There's some weird craters here and there, and anybody who's an expert will know that I countersunk them on the wrong side. And blended looks fine. But Bobby, I will redo it if it bugs you at all. I don't mind it. I think it looks really nice. So you got like a kind of like a scratchy, like natural jagged pattern on there, kind of up into a faded bolster. Same thing in the backspacer. Very clean. Nice pocket clip on there. Same thing on this side. Bronze the stud there. All the hardware is stone washed, and it's very smooth. I'm probably going to redo some things on this tomorrow before anybody comes over and fix it up, and it'll be good to go. So on to my masterpiece here. Now this one, I really like copper a lot, and just out of nowhere, this guy was like, "Hey man, you want to put copper on my Tanic?" And I was like, "Hell yes!" So he's like, "I'm gonna send you some copper," and but you could only get it in bar stock that was kind of like about 1 by 12 and over 1/4 inch thick. Here comes Samuel.
Hello.
Samuel just took his monthly shower. Yes.
You cleaned for the first time since I got here.
Yeah. Gosh, he's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
Give me a knife. I want to flick a knife. Let me get the Koi, the loudest one.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, that's bad.
Nobody wants to. I don't even want to.
I don't want to hear that either. That is really loud.
Okay. So yeah, this guy basically wanted copper on it, and he's like, go nuts with it. So I was like, I instantly knew exactly what I wanted to do. And you saw the shiny marble carbon fiber one. That was for hands, and that was actually supposed to be it. But that little cutout there for the marble carbon fiber was actually just a hair too wide for the piece to fit in. So it would have not the back. The scale would have shown on the side, and it would look like crap. So I changed it up a bit. Here is the lock side. Now, one thing with this knife, it is the smoothest knife I have ever made and held.
That's quite a saying right
It is so smooth. Like I mean, I can say that, I guess, in the heavyweight category as far as heavier knives with flippers go, because every knife has a different action. Like you can't compare like a custom Southern to like like my Tanic, because even if they're built exactly the same, the weight will make the action different.
Yeah, it's different.
Same with everything else. So, but in my opinion, this is the best. I'm not going to say that I'm the best. Never mind, screw it. This is my favorite Tanic. This is like the smoothest Tanic I've ever made. It's ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. everybody who flipped it today had to stop and go, oh shit.
It was nice.
It was pretty funny. But I'm very proud of the fact that it's so smooth, and I really like it. There's a lot of really cool things going on with this one. So on this side you have copper inlay, kind of like, this is my own like take on like a bolster. You'll ever come up like this and go all the way up, kind of like that but reversed, or this way. That's what I'm going to do, because I like it. It's kind of original. Instead of doing a bolster, this is kind of like my dressy type of version of a Tanic. So you can have that come down and like up to here, or all the way down past that, or you know, a light strip just right in the center. But this one, I really like it a lot. So it's copper inlay there, stonewashed titanium, action ridiculously smooth. You got the Persian style blade without a swedge, which I love a lot. You can still penetrate definitely with that, no problem. I mean, it's all rounded here and everything. It's tapered a little bit, but this one's super freaking sharp. I ground it very thin.
Yeah, it's thinner than normal.
Yeah, it's very sharp. I actually need to strop it because it's a little
burry.
A little burry. I didn't go to that point yet. But I bet if you took it to paper, it wouldn't cut it. Yeah, you know.
If I took it to paper, it'd cut it. You know.
So all the hardware has been evenly stonewashed and sandblasted to match the finish on the handles. There's 2 screws holding it in, one of the body screws and one right here, just a nice small little one. This was smooth, and I was like, you know what, there's going to be a lot of scratches and crap all over it. So I got the Dremel, and what was it, an hour or so later, I was finished. I got some really painful stuff going on my wrist. Feels really good, and there's like flat portions which you can't see, which will look really nice once it starts to, what do you call it, tarnish? Tarnish, which looks really cool. And the action is just, I don't have enough room to flip. It's just, it's insane. Centered is perfect. Backspacer is copper as well. You got the same like cratery dimple pattern in the middle there, and it goes down at angles smoothly on each side, kind of like it tapers downward this way like a diamond. Gets wider, then back in, and then back in at the bottom there. And also you can see the pot clip a bit different. I put a standoff out of copper there, and just a flat with a swoop at the bottom. It was looking a little bit like a fuck you clip, so I had to change it a little bit, bring it down, but it definitely does not get in the way of your hand. Do you hear that noise? That whip noise?
That's a nice noise.
It sounds like a golf club.
It's no clinking, it's whip.
I wonder if they can make that out on video here. I didn't do as much that time.
That was nice though. That was a good one.
Yeah, this one needs some break in a little bit with the stickiness.
I think I can handle that for you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I got some lube in here, so I don't know what it is about this one that makes it so good, but I don't know. The detent's a little different, maybe, just a hair. So, you know, this is pretty much hand done with the manual mill, just everything by me. So it's pretty good.
It took you like 3 days. It took you a while.
I really wanted it to look a certain way. Well, copper is a motherfucker to work with.
It messed up the belt. It jumped around.
I mean, it just doesn't, like, whatever equipment you go to, like you go to the bandsaw, it just instantly like jumps off track because it's so just soft, and it kind of gums around, just kind of molds to, and it's just like fuck you. Yeah. And like you start doing on the drill, it just, you know, breaking drill bits because it's just so gummy in there. It just starts to build up on the stuff. When you're grinding it, it just smears, like it builds up on the sides, just smears and smears. So then you got a solid part down here, and it pushes it off, and it's not flat anymore because you're grinding off some new crap that you created on the side there, and it's just, what a pain.
It's a nightmare.
What a pain in the ass this stuff is. I at first I thought it was easy, but then, yeah. So this whole area was just ridiculously hard to do. But I love it, and the guy I did it for seems like a pretty awesome dude, and very patient.
It's worth it.
He didn't wait too long at all. It's just that I appreciate when you guys are patient. I mean, if you're going to ask me about your Tanic all the time after I told you how long it's going to take, that's not really going to make me happy or whatever. It's just going to be like,
when he's happy, he works more.
Yeah, I do a better job when I don't have like a negative like
pressure.
Something to go along with the knife. Like, it just, you know. If you just give me my time to do what I'm doing, you'll get it. I guarantee you. Like, no matter what. There's a few pimp jobs I screwed up on. I gave them their money back plus a knife, that I gave them
Yeah.
out of my own collection
Yeah.
and their knife back. And that is how it's going to be. I mean, if I screw something up, I will do everything I can to fix it, guys. No matter what it is. Trust me. I have never screwed anybody over who didn't make me screw them over by not, you know...
Yeah, by not responding.
Hey, here's my knife,
Yeah.
and no information whatsoever.
This is mine.
Directly from Blade HQ, and here's my order. No information. And I can't just call Blade HQ and be like, hey, whose order is that's not allowed. That's illegal. Can't give out that information. So, if you're bitching at me because you emailed me a bunch of times and just can't pick up the phone because, you know, you're scared to or something, that's not my fault, guys. I mean, if you call somebody, I feel that it's a little bit more important than an email. I mean...
Yeah.
An email is an email. You just sit there anonymously, just type something and press send. It is not the end all of communication. If you call me and we talk person to person on the phone, it's a little bit more important, I think. I get a better idea because I can hear exactly how you can like articulate exactly what you want done. I can write it down in my own words.
And it's more easy to remember people.
Yes. I mean, I like to have... If you email me, you're most likely not going to get a reply. I'm probably going to be starting a new email address because...
Don't want to go through it.
I can't have pimp job stuff in there. No matter how many times I say I'm not doing pimp jobs, I have hundreds of pimp job orders a month.
Yeah.
In there, just sitting there. And I cannot understand because I love how they start with the...
I know
hey,
you're not
I'm
doing
a
pimp
huge
jobs
fan.
anymore.
I'm a huge fan. I watch all your videos. Bullshit. Because if you watch all my videos, you would know clearly in the last like 18 videos I've said I'm not doing pimp jobs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not pissed at anybody for doing that if they just missed it or something, but just, you know, if you get pissed at me because I didn't take your order for a pimp job,
It's nothing against you, we're just not doing it anymore.
go ahead and go on Blade Forums and bitch about me and see how many people go, well, the dude's not doing pimp jobs, so maybe you should, you know, look around. Was that too much, Sam?
That wasn't too much, you're fine. You're fine. They understand. They love you.
Well, Dietz says I shouldn't give a fuck about anything anymore.
Oh, that's Dietz.
He's like, now you make knives, man, just fuck 'em. Do what you want. I'm going on vacation. Screw your tank. No. Nah, I won't do that, guys. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm very easy to take advantage of.
That's right. Just look at me.
Sam, please don't hit me again.
I won't hit you.
But-
Not on the camera.
But yeah, guys, I just thought I'd share these Tanics with you. Show you the Bobby's pimp job there. Bobby always has a history of stuff I messed up on his knives.
Aww.
Almost every time he gets a pimp job by you, something
And you
messed
want it
up.
done right, Mr. Bobby.
It's perfect. It's just got some holes in it.
I like the way it is. I mean,
I
it's
like it
weird,
too.
But like,
It is so
I like the
comfortable. It
random-
feels really
yeah,
cool.
It's ridiculous.
It feels really cool.
I don't think I've ever felt a full tie Emerson before, and it's a lot different. It's nice.
I've done a few. We got a few left to do too.
Oh yeah, we do. We have like 20 pimp
One
jobs
for
left.
this guy Alex, who lives near me and vanished.
Really? Oh, which one was that one?
Well, he owes me some work in my truck.
Oh yeah. Isn't he the one who went to prison?
No, that was my lawn guy.
Oh.
Anyway, guys, this video's running long here, and I gotta go play Grand Theft Auto.
That's right.
Because that's the most important thing in the world right
He
now.
hasn't stopped talking about it all
Shut
day.
up, woman.
All day. No, you got caught now.
But dude, Trevor is awesome.
Yeah, alright.
Come on.
Is he the redneck guy?
No, he's me in
Oh,
the video
he's
game.
you?
Alright guys, have a good one. Peace.
See you later.